Lama duplicate B. Issue.
So, start tayo sa learning outcome. So, can you read in horoscope?
At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to distinguish between a directed drawing approach versus the artistic creative approach. Describe the characteristics of different instructional strategies in arts and apply direct instruction, exploratory learning, and inquiry-based approach in creating a lesson plan.
Thank you so much. So, proceed tayo sa direct instruction. So, in direct instruction, it can give clear and precise step to equip the students with the concept and techniques that they can follow. So, from the word itself, direct. So, dito is yung teacher is magbibigay lang ng clear and precise na kumbaga step by step para ma-equip yung mga steps, equip yung students with the concept and techniques na they can follow in kumbaga kung magbibigay teacher in arts. So, their instruction model allow teachers to relay information, teach principles, demonstrate techniques, provide feedback, and guide students based on their needs. And their instruction also follow teacher to quickly and clearly explain safety precautions, clean up, process, and expected behaviors. Mamaya mag-discuss din natin ito sa mga tatlong approaches or apat ata yun that mag-discuss ko dito in front. So here are some strategies or approaches that commonly used in art class. First one is step-by-step approach. Direct instruction track. Teacher demonstrate one step at a time, then students follow steps. So dito is step-by-step from where itself, step-by-step is kumbaga yung teacher is step-by-step na i-demonstrate or i-relay information na gagawin nila. So for example is yung arts activity nila is about sa anong tawag doon? Play. So, parang yung play na yun, gagawa sila ng figure or tao na figure or pwedeng shapes. So, yung teacher is step by step niya ibigay yung, i-demonstrate yung process and yung student will follow step by step. So, dito naman sa step by step instruction or approach, direct instruction, for children who need extensive support. Kasi nga, pwede kang roam around para tignan mo yung mga student kung ano yung nahihirapan sila and pwede mo silang support at yan anak, ganito, gawin sila. Teaching in complex procedure that requires motion. So yung sinabi ko. For activities that have 2 or 3 parts such as mixed media painting. So ang meaning ng mixed media painting is it is a form of arts that combine or need ng materials and techniques na nakaka-form siya in art. So for example, dyan is yung collage. Yung alam mo yung collage, yung photography na, and yung mga kailangan ng acrylic, so gano'n siya. So when doing one-on-one mentoring, so yun yung sinabi ko nila. So merong advantages art accuracy. So, yeah, for example, dyan is yung play arts. Play arts. So, ito yung advantages and disadvantage na one demo approach. It can, sa advantages, effects and use of time since it's faster demonstration. Sasabihin mo lang, i-demonstrate mo, hindi gagawin na nila yung lahat. Hindi siya, wait ka pa na matapos yung isa. There's a room for exploration and reflection. And the disadvantage is, sometimes students ask to repeat if they forget a step or cannot make it. So, yan din yung disadvantage ng one demo approach. Not unlike sa step-by-step is,
Step-by-step tayo.
Oo, pwede mo lang gawin yun na kahit nahihirapan sila, pwede din hintayin na sila na matapos yung one step na yun. So, prone to students mistakes kasi nakakalimutan nila yung next na step. So, ito yung example ng one demo approach. Clay modeling, drawing with pencil, draw a self-portrait showing emotions, copying and making a collage. So, the third one is the artistic creative process. So, tandaan nyo lang ito kasi meron tayo mamaya questioning. So, teacher poses a challenge and students explore, vision, and soul. So, dito is parang challenge na yung students kung ano yung gagawin nilang arts para ma-explore nila. And then, siya lang mag-vision sa utak nila kung ano yung gagawin nila na arts. So, it is a very basic exploratory learning siya. And then, first students who are engaging in and after the challenge. Itong artistic na to is ito lang yung mga student na parang mahilig sa arts. And yeah, upper grade levels are students with imagination with arts. For students who more are able to show mastery in the previous skill. So first, meron advantages and disadvantages then. It enhances all aims to new habits. Challenge students to be creative. The teacher can learn a lot from the students. And the disadvantage may require more time, sometimes more than one session. Some students might get frustrated and teacher must strategically facilitate learning by planning carefully. So dito is, one of the example is yung pinamagawa sa atin yung Ma'am Anna. Hindi lang siya pang one session. Kasi nga, parang explore natin, tayo na yung gagawa na creative natin kung paano natin gagawin yung arts na yun. So these are the examples. Games and challenges, collaboration projects, and then sinabi ko kanina na parang nabibigyan mo na. Students art competition, quarterly or year-end final project, situational questions for repeating materials, and massive test of independent skills. So this process involves more input from the artist and requires envisioning. Sinabi ko kanina. This artist can also have an input on what his or her artwork wants to express in the world. So, meron ba kayong questions?
Ano yung pinaka-effective among the three?
So, yun yung itatanong mo. So, kung yung sa atin ng mga college is yung artistic creative projects. Yan, mas effective sa atin. Kasi hindi na tayo bata para ibigay lahat.
Step by step.
Step by step. Step by step para sa mga okay, good. Ano yung one? 8 students. Malay ko ba? Binakabing ko ka. Okay, questions.
is saying one elementary teacher, so one step. Step by step, one step. Step by step.
Mabuklukan na kay one day mo mo na.
We do step by step. Basta din. Grade 1, one day mo.
Before I end my discussion, I would like you to read this quotation from Pablo Picasso.
Learn the rules like a pro, so you can break them like an artist. Break it down, you.
Thank you, Dennis.
Step by step.